Okay, so I'm gonna go right down here. I'm gonna grab a dino bone. I'm kind of waiting until 3 o'clock in the morning to go check out the spider again. I know the spider's there, and I think I'm pretty sure I know where it is. I kind of marked it. I looked. I kind of checked out a couple of YouTubes. They weren't very forthcoming with their information, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together, maybe. But right now, I'm just gonna kill a little time, see if I can find some more dino bones. I kind of remember where there were a few around the Heartlands here, as I remember. I already got the one at the oil derrick, but I think there's another one. Also, I'm keeping my eye open for that ding-dang perfect badger, too. It's always my hardest guy to get. Whoop, bunny rabbit. Yeah.
There we go.
More bunny rabbits. So I already got the nugget out of the bottles here. So if you don't know, there's a gold nugget, I think, in one of these bottles. Maybe that one, but I don't think I'm going to get it again. One per customer. One per customer. Yeah, there he is. I think I remember there was one over by in that sort of where the washed out, the dried up creek. Of course, it's a gully washer. I love that word. We used to talk about gully washers when I was a kid, how the rains would just pour down and rush through the gullies around, you know. So there we go. Got a lot of bones to find. Let's go back to the map and then we'll just take that guy off. See what time it is too. Oh, I should go pay my bounty, shouldn't I? Okay, it's 11:41 a.m. It's still early, so we're going to go look for another one.
Hey there, girl.
Down here.
It's okay, girl. Just a scratch.
I already got the cardinal.
Hey, partner.
Yep.
Again, it's just so nice just to sit and look out. It's such a pretty sight.
Yeah. Load up.
Too far away from him? Whoopsie. Ooh, woodpecker. That's one of the harder ones to nab for the compendium. That was pretty cool. Sorry, I didn't want to hurt him. There we go. That's hard to... That's a hard one. Killing all the birds. Ooh, double-crested cormorant. Alright, well that's another one. Okay.
Girl. Yep. So up now.
Okay. There we go, right to it. Good job. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we found some dino bones, and we got some good birds for the compendium that we needed. And I kind of want to work on this spider web thing a little bit today.
Yeah.
I have a little bit of time because I'm pretty sure you have to go to the telephone pole where the spider is at 3 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to have to mosey around for a little while. And then we'll be sure to head over there. Whoop, we got us a Driscoll's.
Easy.
Alright, let's go take out these Driscolls. Since we have the time. Check my bow.
Jesus Christ!
Come on.
Guess it's my camp now.
I wonder what that thing is. Let me take a look at that. I can zoom in on it. Guess not. Some sort of, it looks like a deed. His hat landed in the fire. Ooh, a grouper. Cool. Cool. Alright. So we took care of some of Driscoll's. So we're headed is up here to find this first spider web. So we'll need to do that. I got a robbery. Is this a robbery? A home robbery? Nah, I don't think we'll do that just yet. I wonder if there's any more dino bones that we can find. Maybe we can head out to find a couple of more dino bones. We'd have to run up pretty quickly, but I think we should be able to do it before the time runs out. So I think it looks like there's a dino bone right in here. There's a dino bone there. Go get a dino bone there. And then there's a couple up here. We'll go run up there. Right up in here. Well, I should go pay my bounty too. I think I'll do that. And there's one on the other side of the river. Down in here. But I think what I should do is where's the Emerald Ranch? I'm pretty close to Emerald Ranch, so I'm going to run over there and pay my bounty. Feather! What happened? I didn't hear it. Is this not working again? Do it again. Can you do it again? I am... Because everything's set up. I didn't change anything. Oh, yeah. It's just I still don't have it turned up. That's all. Okay, it worked. I just don't have it turned up. That's all. Sorry about that. How are you, Feather? Happy Sunday. What you up to these days? How are you? Where am I headed? All right. Yeah, we're going to Emerald Ranch because I want to take care of my bounty. Then we're going to go find some dino bones, and then we're going to head back to look for the spider again. Trying not to have such existential dread about my... Oh, I know. You get to be our age, or my age anyway. You're just on defense, you know? I'm just doing what I need to do to stave off my impending stroke. I still got a few years. I'm pretty healthy. But, yeah, I hear you. I try to do some walking and, and all of that stuff. Uh-oh. Oh, he's just a guy. Okay. He's just a guy. Yeah, I'm playing defense at this point in my life, I guess. As far as exercise and health is concerned, you're going to have to write a memoir sometime. Every time you share a story, it's just more and more fascinating things, like dating a doobie brother. Yeah! Yeah, Tom Johnston. True story. I am actually working on a memoir, to be honest with you. Just don't talk about it too much. Yeah, it was during my days of homelessness and stuff. Hey, Cade! Oh, cool! I'm on the TV! So, yeah, so I was out in California, living the life of a hobo. Sleeping on the beach, doing whatever I had to do, staying alive, It was back when you could do it, going to smoky jazz bars. In fact, I also dated, for a very short time, Minnie Riperton's press agent, a guy by the name of Lee Ivory, which is another story. But anyway, So I was out in California and I met up with a group of other, like-minded, you know, 19-year-olds, 17, 18-year-olds. And um, they had a group. They played in a band and I hung out with them. I mean, I'm not musical, um, but I hung around with these guys and they decided to go do a benefit up at Chino, up at the prison up in Chino. So we all piled into this car. I forget what it was. I mean, not enough seatbelts for everybody, but we got in there, and the group went on ahead a little bit with the instruments and things. And there was this fella named Tom, and he was a good-looking guy. Um, and I thought, oh man, he's cute. Um, so we're heading up to Chino, and we get up there, and hang on a second, I gotta check a text. I'm supposed to be working on something else today, but I don't want to. Um, I mean, and um, he had his guitar, and and we got up to Chino, and the group played for this very select group of prisoners. Not everybody could go. Yeah, it's always the guitar man, right? Well, he had this cool hair and this mustache and nice eyes, gentle looking guy. Um, so after the we I'm just trying to set up an appointment with somebody. I'm sorry. Um, so after the gig, we headed back down to LA and get this done before the ads start. Um, we ended up going out a couple of times, and it was nice. What did I do to my green screen? I don't know. It keeps doing that. Oh yeah, my light's off. Thank you. Let's try that. Is that better with my light on? All right. Sorry about that. Um, so anyway, yeah, so we ended up going out a few times. I mean, it was nothing, but he had told me, I remember him telling me um, that he had about his plans, and it was just fun. It was just one of those things. But we lost touch, of course. He ran off to do his thing, and I probably went back to the beach or whatever. But it was a fun time.
Been a while since you were through here.
I'm not even sure if he would
Have yourself a
remember
quick
me.
nosy.
He might.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know. Some of this stuff I don't want to sell just yet. I got all kinds of pocket watches. May as well sell them.
Come across a few of these myself.
Wedding rings. Ancient arrowhead, a platinum band we can sell.
Very nice. Shame to part
Ooh, a
with,
gold
I
nugget. I
bet.
forgot I had that. We'll go ahead and sell that. Another platinum pocket watch.
Now,
That's
where
for
did you get
crafting.
this, I wonder.
Sell that. Platinum earring. We'll sell.
This must be an heirloom, huh?
Sell that. That's funny.
Now, where did you get this, I wonder?
The last item was their bed, and they never came back.
Okay, girl.
That's funny. Oh, doggy. All right, so I'm gonna find. I think I know where the first spider is, but I have to wait till 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just running around finding some Johns that I need. In fact, where was I headed? Oh, to pay my debt to society.
Yeah.
But Lee Ivory, who I dated, we actually went out maybe twice. I met him. Oh, I'm gonna wait for the ad break.
Welcome back. Nothing like a fresh start. Our folks in New Hanover will be notified.
Okay, so now we're a free man again.
Thanks, mister.
So anyway, I met Lee Ivory. I had gotten a job
Come on, girl.
working for a printing company, and I liked the job because it was nighttime. You know, I think I worked like 2 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 o'clock or something like that, 10 till 5 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And I liked that at the time. And so we were working on something, and this man came in, and it was some sort of, I forget exactly. It was like press materials, you know, like you would get from the old-timey press kits, you know, photographs of stars and bios and different things. And we were putting those together. And this fella comes in and tells us that he's the press agent for the person in the press kit, which happened to be Minnie Riperton. And named Lee Ivory was his name, and it was a kind of an ironic name. He was this big black man, big African American man, really sweet, really gentle, very nice, very soothing voices, I remember. And we kind of hit it off, and he asked me out, and so I'll never forget. Now this was the early 70s, you know, maybe 1975, maybe before that, I don't know. But so interracial relationships were not the thing, you know, it was hard. And I remember we went into this restaurant, and I never felt so judged in all my life. It was almost unbearable. And we were just like kind of stunned by it. Of course, I didn't think about those things. And but we managed to kind of have a nice meal, and it was interesting. And I remember he smoked these weird cigars. But that was the end of that, you know. It was just strange. So I was living in Redondo Beach at the time. That's right. I was living in Redondo Beach at my sister's house. And he dropped me off there, and we just kind of parted ways, you know, that it was fun, but it was just more out of curiosity than anything. But yeah, so that's one of my many sordid details of Grammy's misspent youth. All right, so let's see. So we were going to go, I'm on the prowl for some, I'm going to head over here, dinosaur bones. This is where we need to come for the spider. So we've got a little bit of time. It's starting to get dark. All right, so we got some time. Oh, stop that. So I've got a little low energy today, too. I'm a little tired. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I guess when you get older, that happens, you know. But I'm going to try to hopefully watch the football game this afternoon. The park, the stadium's already filling up, and I'm watching some pictures of the tailgaters already setting things up. So they've got to win. I mean, right? The 49ers. Oh, really? Oh, fun. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Playing RDO. I still need you to help me set up my audio. I need to set up the audio extractor. And honest to God, I can't figure out... I tend to believe these women. So we're gonna get her out of here. Hey. Alright. I tend to believe the ladies who are talking about domestic abuse. There you go. May or may not be true, but I think I believe them.
Thank you. Really. I'll be on my way.
Alright, you stay safe, honey. Staxley, you feel bad? Why do you feel bad? Don't feel bad. Get out of here before somebody catches me. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Oh. No, don't want you. I just wanted your hat. And I try to set the horses free, too. Oh, I don't have viewers? Yeah, I get a few now and again. Some days are better than others, but... But that's okay. I'm not, you know... It's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Alright. No, it is not. It is not my work. Oh, I am a nice Grammy. Alright, we're in trouble. So I'm gonna try to get out of here. I always stick around the crime scene too long. But I don't want you to feel like you're forced to be in the stream or in the chat. I'd like you to join us because you like my stories, or because you like the game I'm playing, or you just want to hang out and get to know the other members of the community. I mean, sometimes I get some pretty good. I have a lot of people. We get a pretty good thing going. Sorry, on my way to Dinosaur Bones. That's a wonderful game. I mean, I think this is one of the best games ever made, to tell you the truth. One of the best story games, anyway. I think Final Fantasy X is a good story game, also. Except for the whole Blitzball thing. That's a really good game, too. Yeah, Twitch is usually more active than my yeah, hey, yeah, we're a nice, sane bunch. We've got a lot of really good people in the group. Non-judgmental, very, very kind. You know, unless we start playing RDO together, and then it can get a little crazy, which I'm trying to pull together. You know, I still have to give that a try. I think you and I talked about that before, Feather, you know, to give Final Fantasy XIV a try. I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
So anyway, as I was saying, about the audio, I'm trying to hook up the extractor, and I keep going online. All I want is a step-by-step guide. Here's how you set up the extractor. And all they say is hook your HDMI cable from your PlayStation to the in on the Elgato, and then to the television or something, and then put the extractor between Hey, Archangel. It says to put the extractor between the Elgato and the whatever, the monitor, the PC. I don't know what that means. And I keep getting myself mixed up, and I got it hooked up this morning. Let's get this dino bone. I got it, have a good weekend. Listen, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. And I hooked it up, and then it just makes my monitor go all kablooey. The monitor just started, like, phasing in and out and doing weird things. Never had that before. I've used the extractor before. I see what time it is. All right, we got a little bit of time. All right, it's easy. The HDMI through the extractor pulls out the audio and then sends audio via the optical cable. Okay. All right, just tell me, step by step, take the HDMI from your PlayStation and plug it into what? Take another HDMI and plug it into what? Take another HDMI and plug it into. And then on the extractor, on the back of the extractor, is that set at 2 or 8 or what's ARC mean? Oh, I know, I'm a pain. All right, so we got that one. Now I think we have time to run and get this one, and then we're going to go find the spider web. Okay. All right, we're going to go find our spider web. What does cable we mean? You know, I just want to have it set up. That's all. I just want to know which cable plugs into which John on which John. Write it out for me like I'm 5 years old. Now, it seems to me I might have had it set up mostly okay because it was doing... Nothing plugs into the John. I'm John. No, the John. J-W-N. Plug it... What was that? Did you see that? There's supposed to be a dino bone in here somewhere. Might be up top. Might be up there. Ah, nope, there it is. Alright, let's go get this dino. PS5 extractor in, extractor out, monitor. That's it? And then, okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to take a picture right now of this chat, in case, because with me, I'll probably lose it somehow. All right. All right, let's get on our horse. We got to go find this spider now. So... Okay, so we got this John here, this guy. Now we're headed lickety split up to here. To find the spider. I mean, I've done it before, right, Austin? I mean, I've done it. I've played before. We did it before. I just can't figure out why I'm having such a ding-dang hard time with it. I hate cables. I hate cables. And my little dyslexic brain has a hard time organizing this stuff. I get mixed up very easily. And I think that's part of the problem, is in, out, then this one in, out, out, in, left, right, up, down. It's just the way my brain works too. I'm not stupid. It's just that my brain doesn't. Yeah, but I was just using my wavelink.
Well, my pocket's feeling light. About time we went on air.
You wasn't have the extractor on. So do I have to have the extractor? Or can I do chat and stuff? Oh. Then all I have to do is set up channels in my wavelength for chat kind of thing. All right, I got to figure this out. We're going to figure this out. Oh. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, is I want to be able, like in the old days when chat, like Twitch chat could hear us all goofing around and talking, and I could hear everybody too. I mean, why can't I do that? All right, here we go. We're going to find the spider. Oh, I might have missed it. It's too early. Oh, darn it. Here it is, though. That's it. Right there. Do you see that little dot? That's it. But... see it? That's the spider, but I think I didn't get here at the right time. Because I don't see, there's supposed to be, the spider web is supposed to appear. Yeah. Ding dang it. I'm out looking for dinosaur bones. Okay, but anyway, that's the spider. So we're going to try to come back again and do it. In the meantime, okay, so now the question is, all right, so the question is, what do we do now? I have no idea. I think Red Dead, or I think somebody plants this information. I don't know. And people, quote, find it. I don't know. But it doesn't even, it's not the best spider. And you're supposed to get there at 3 o'clock in the morning, because when you do that, it somehow overlays on the map and shows you where all the other spider webs are. So... yes, absolutely. What advice do you need, sweetie? I shall do my best to answer you. All right, so the only thing that we could do now, we're in this kind of place where we need to go get Micha. I mean, we could go hunting and scavenging around and looking for things, but the only real thing to do is look for Micha. Is to go spring Micha. So, I guess we should go do that. dang it. Now, what's that black smoke? We got some O'Driscolls up there. Have we got us some O'Driscolls? Nah, it's just a dude. Hey, buddy.
I don't want your company. Get me? You get your ass out of here.
Hey, hey,
Just
hey.
minding my own business.
Get the hell away from me.
Too damn close.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
How often, you feel it affects capacity sober, like a brain fog? You see people in constantly when they quit, they can think so much clearer. I don't think problems, I'm troubleshooting all the problems in my life right now, which is why I went to the gym. We do have capybara emotes. I made them myself. All right, so here's the deal.
Now, just gonna check your pockets.
I think it depends on the type you're using, for one thing. I think if you've got a very reputable place to get it from, and you can talk to the people who work there, they could lead you into the best relationship for you. So that's the first thing, is to just be honest with wherever you're getting it and tell them, this is why I want to use it. You know, this is my goal for stress release, for, just to relax, just to kind of think of something outside of myself, whatever the reason might be, or to feel elevated, and they can lead you to the right one. I think you have to be very careful and not do it too often. See, I don't. I'm very selective about it. Now, back when I was a younger woman, well, yeah, that was a little different, because I do think using too much THC can lead to, you forget things, your brain is foggy, it gets harder and harder to kind of wake up from it in a way. So the best thing to do is elimination. I think just don't do any for like a good while, for like a month, because it stays in your system for a good long time. So stay away from it for a good long time and see how you feel. And if you feel better, then reintroduce it very little at a time. Like you could get those like tinctures. Sometimes those work for people too. Just the tincture where you just put a dot under your tongue. They can be a little less strong than gummies. Gummies can knock you on your tush if you're not careful. So I would be real careful. Yeah, just take your time with it. Weed it out. Just go off of it for a while. Now, I've done that where I felt like, oh, I need to stop this for a little bit. And because I was getting headaches. I was starting to get some headaches. And I figured it was because of that. And I talked to my person, and he said, yeah, it's possible, but it might have more to do with the preparation. So we switched it up a little bit. And it was better. So those are the things you need to look at. Like don't, I mean, please, not every day, not you can't. You are gonna, I think I'm gonna let this guy go. Where's his gun? Is his gun there? I'm gonna get his gun so he can't shoot me. Now let me pick him up a little bit and get him away from his gun.
We're going.
Will help you find the right strain and strength. Yeah, I have a medical card to use for edibles and sleep and migraine. Microdose tincture is needed and have a nice cookie I can bring up. There you go. See, that's how you do have to kind of start to think about it in those terms, like Kate is saying. You know, you think about it in terms of what. Ask yourself why, first of all. Why do I feel I want this in my life?
You forgot you was yellow.
And then go from there. If it's for stress release, then talk to your guy about what would be best. I do recommend the edibles, though, over smoking it. I just don't like putting anything in my lungs, but sometimes just brownies or cookies, ice cream, something like that are the way to go. So is that helpful? I don't know if I was helpful. But it sounds to me like you need to stop for a little bit and see how you do, and then gradually reintroduce it. To know anything and push anything other than this one will give you energy and this will give you. Well, you could do some research on it. You know, I mean, I think if you, what is it called? What's the, I would do your own independent research on it. You know, there's some really good websites out there that do a really good job of explaining how the different ones work. So you could do your own research. That's how I learned a lot from it. Just by doing my own researching of it, and fortunately I found a really good person who's very knowledgeable. Yeah, I think you do. I think if you're feeling that way, then yes, absolutely yes, you do. I mean, you're not like drinking, you know, or anything at the same time, are you? I mean, don't do that. And don't decide you're going to substitute THC for alcohol. Don't do that. No, go completely off all of it for a little bit. But you got to give it a chance, because like I said, you got to wait. And I mean, you don't want to, it doesn't want to be a problem. You don't want to make it a problem. Because when it starts to become a problem for you, then you need to really pay attention to what you're doing. All right, this is Downs, and I'm not ready for him. Oh, we were going to go get Micha. Okay. Because I had moments like that years and years and years ago where I felt like this is becoming an issue.
Yep.
Yeah, that could help too. You know, like I've been working on it. Chris can tell you about it as well, Austin, about losing the weight and working out and just getting your body to feel better. So like I went to the doctor last year, my cholesterol was a little high. And she said, "Look," she said, "you know, let's try some homegrown things first. You know, before I don't want to put you on drugs right away. Let's just see what you can do." So I went home and I lost almost 20 pounds just by cutting out sugar and carbs and just replacing red rice or brown rice for white rice because I love rice. I mean, I would live on chicken nuggets and rice and broccoli if I could. And so I started to realize, I think it was sugar, how addicted I was to sugar. And after I wasn't using the sugar for only a few days, it doesn't take long, I lost my craving for it. I was just like, I don't need this. I don't even want it. I mean, I could actually see a big plate of brownies sitting on the table and just go, not interested. And I tell you, I felt so much better. And I do feel so much better. I'm tired today because I haven't been sleeping well for other reasons, nothing to do with this. But I went back to the doctor and did some more blood work, and my blood pressure was the best it has ever been. And my blood sugar dropped 9 points. And it didn't take long. It was like 3 months, 4 months. And bingo, bango, bongo, So I would recommend that. Yeah, I'm back on keto. I know it's not sustainable long term, but I gained a lot of weight when I got my new job. So I don't know if it's the THC, the crap I'm eating, the extra weight on my body. Well, if the THC is making you crave things and making you eat, then don't do it for a while. I would work on the weight first. I think that's what I would do. Just decide you're going to do it. Just cut the sugar, change your carbs, eat different ones. Brown rice, red rice, works. Drink broths, things like that, bone broth and stuff. And you're taking antidepressants too. Okay, so that's not helping. Now that with the THC, that's not helping either, honey. No, it's okay, sweetheart. That's why we're here. We're all very supportive here. You've got to make a goal. I put that on the it's interesting that we're talking about this today because today's National Vision Board Day, which I've never done, but of course you think about your future and your goals and things like that. So think about what's in it for you. Being a good dad, living longer, being able to handle stresses better, enjoying the gummies instead of needing them, enjoying food instead of using it. Those are all really, really good goals. And if you make those your goals, pick one. Like I'm going to lose 5 pounds. That's it. I'm going to lose 5 pounds. That's what I did. And when I lost the 5 pounds, I thought, oh, well, I'm going to lose 5 more. And the next thing I know, my blood pressure's under control, my blood sugar's under control, feeling more energy. You're not alone. I mean, I would even recommend Overeaters Anonymous or someplace like that. They can be helpful places. But you're not alone, sweetie. There are so many people struggling with these very same issues. And I've been through it in my life. I mean, I've had a lot of issues, a lot of struggles. Now, one thing we can do, maybe we can check back We can check
lost
back
too
with the
much time on
foreman
this already?
here.
Mr. Appleseed is very unhappy.
He
Mr.
might have
Appleseed ain't
some.
out here getting mauled by wolves.
He
We
might
lost
have
2
something
men
for us to
already.
do. Even considered it. That's why I'm on keto. Portion control and stress eating are a big problem for me. I can do all or nothing diets like keto, but portion control is rough. Yeah, it is. I love mashed potatoes. I would eat rice and mashed potatoes, the white foods, you know. But I don't know if Austin is still with us, but he did a really good job of losing weight and going to the gym and getting himself to a place where he feels and looks really good right now. So maybe he can help you a little bit, give you some advice. But sweetie, I think you need to look also at is there a deeper problem? Is there something um what am I unhappy about? Is that what's driving this? Am I unhappy? You know, and then I mean, as a woman of faith, I mean, I really do believe that God helps us, that Jesus is available to us, that we can put our faith in God and he will help us no matter who you are. It doesn't matter to him. The Bible says he's no respecter of men. He doesn't look on the outside. That's not what he's about. He doesn't care about your circumstances, about what you do or don't do. He just wants your heart right. He just wants your heart to be happy. Put your faith in something, like, I can't do this on my own, and God will help you, you know. Try to think of it in terms of a spiritual battle, you know. This world, they've set it up for us to be like you. They set us up to be overweight, to be strung out, to be asking questions. It's awful. Well, right, but I mean, I don't even pay attention to that stuff because there's nothing. Jesus doesn't hate anybody. God doesn't hate anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, what your sexual preference is, where you live, how much money you have. None of that is important. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Uh, Cade, I love her. Jesus loves her. She's she's who she's supposed to be. Watching from Jordan. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Thank you. I'm who I'm supposed to be. My children are exactly who they're supposed to be, and you are who you are exactly supposed to be. And you might have gone off the rails a little bit, but get back on. You know? God is no respecter of men. He says that I am no respecter of men. And that people gloss over that. They don't pay attention to it because it truly means your circumstances are not what I'm interested in necessarily. Your circumstances, I've gave you free will to do what you want to do, what you want to do, what you feel is right for you. But I'm looking at your heart. Where is your heart in all of this? Love is love. Joy is joy, hate is hate, and using it using Jesus or using religion as a means to hate somebody. Ugh. Do you think God just turns his face? That's why when he can't stand it, God can't stand that. He turns away from it. That's not what he wants. And he wants you to be healthy, Feather. I do know that. Just like he wants me to be healthy. I wanted Austin to be healthy. So pick one goal. Get off the THC for a little while. Change your diet. You know, you're important. Change your diet. Think about what's going to feed you and your soul. You can do it. And we're all here to help you. You know, if you need a word of comfort. Jesus said, you know, or Paul said, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things. Yes, Red Deb is that deep. What do you think redemption? It's about redemption. And what is redemption? That's what God is in the business of doing. And Feather, God wants to redeem, give you redemption. He wants to redeem this time that maybe you're wasting. He will redeem it. He'll give it back to you.
Ain't none of you getting paid for a single minute you didn't work.
Fine by me. I'd rather be poor than dead.
What you good for nothing cowards?
Yeah.
Call yourselves lumbermen? You afraid of us few damn critters? It's a forest. What the hell do you expect?
When redemption means to buy something back, to take it, to pay the penalty, to pay the price for something. And sometimes the price is not eating the Clark bar. You know, you know what I mean? Sometimes the price is denying yourself a little bit so that you can eat healthier. And then you're redeeming yourself. You're finding redemption in that. Redemption comes in many forms. Okay? It's a little different from atonement. I think some people get that mixed up, but all right. So we're going to go talk to this foreman here. I think we're getting, like, he wants to buy our provisions, but I think he's going to send us on out into a little mission right now.
Can you believe these lazy lily livers? Refusing to work on account of a few little wolves.
They've been attacking workers on the south side of the camp. We need a real man to get rid of them. What do you say? He'll be very well rewarded.
You know, Scripture says, you know, God says, I have not created you with a spirit of fear, but of power and strength, you know?
All right. If you're paying, I should be able to take care of that for you.
All right, we're going to go take care of these wolves. And I think this kind of leads us into kind of an interesting, we're heading up this way. Okay.
You know what?
Nope.
Let's have a toast.
Maybe my double barrel shotgun for the wolves. Come on, wolves. Where are you? Okay, Archangel, thanks for as always for joining in. I appreciate you. You're always here, and I really do appreciate you, sweetheart. of wolves.
Easy, whoa.
I hope I not chase anybody away with my little lecture, but oh, I'm not gonna go there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to not go there. I just know my fate. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, we're gonna follow this trail. It's fine, Feather. It's all fine. I'm glad I'm able to be here for you if I can help at all in any way. There we go. Focus on the track. I was going the wrong way. All right, now we're going to go find these wolves. Oh, I think we find. Oh, we got two unfortunate people up here. We're going to take a look at them in a second, but first we're going to go get these wolves. D-Dre 300, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you stopping in. No, Arthur, now you stop that. There we go. All right. Now, these guys down here, these guys have I think this is what I was sort of talking about before. There's kind of an interesting thing with this fella, I think. It might be something later. Yes, yeah, this is the thing where I think this is kind of an homage to the Headless Horseman. I think he has a letter on him. Okay, yeah. See, so let's read this. This is interesting. Letter from St. Luke's Academy. Dear Mr. Appleby, thank you for your letter. Appleby, his name's Appleby, right? And we're at the Apple place. But anyway, thank you for your letter. Sadly, we do not have any vacancies at present for men with your talents. But I wish you... Thanks, Deidre. It is an amazing game. I love this game. It's the best one. Appreciate if you hit that follow or like for me, too. That would be cool. Sub, if you haven't yet. I would like that. Applebee's. So you're a smart man, Feather. You know, you're clever. You have a way with puns, and that takes some intelligence. And I you know, you could do this. Thank you for your letter. Sadly, we do not have any vacancies at present for men with your talents, but I wish you good luck with your search for more satisfying employment, be it in teaching history or any other career that takes your fancy. May I recommend the Merchant Navy? So he's a school teacher, right? And sort of the Headless Horseman, that was what that was about, right? Oh, thank you, Draymond. I appreciate you. Got some fireworks for you. Appreciate you ever so much. Yay! Sorry. Should your heart be set on teaching, then I feel honor-bound to advise you that a degree from a reputable university is normally a requirement, which my sense is you do not possess. A basic knowledge of your subject is also considered advantageous. I do, however, implore you not to make good on your promise to brutally murder me with a garden hoe if I do not give you the job. Oh my goodness. This is a good school. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll try to keep it calm and civil. This is a good school, and the boys should be spared the sight of the headmaster being murdered by a prospective history teacher and fencing instructor. I had advised the police as to your threats and asked that you do not come within 20 miles of me or the academy again. Yours sincerely respectful, Professor Crane, St. Luke's Academy. So you see, so Ichabod Crane, right? So this is an homage to the Headless Horseman. Love this game, right? So much fun. All right. So let's go back to the foreman and tell him we got the wolves for him. Where's Tater Tot? Here she is. You know, maybe I should skin these guys because I need to cook some meat. I think I'll do that. Not So Moper! Welcome in! How are you? And you know, Feather, your kids are going to love you no matter what you look like. Okay? They're going to love and respect you. Yeah, you do right by them. Oh, I know. Do you really think that's true? I mean, that would be so much fun. You know, bring your kids up in the way that they're going to go. What do you want for them? What do they want for themselves? And how are you gonna give it to them? You know, that's important. Super important stuff. But give yourself a month off the stuff. Ooh! Welcome in for the sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. Give you some extra fireworks, too. Yeah, thank you. Oh, really? That's interesting. There is somebody's playing around with it. All right, thank you, Draymond. Be sure to join us again, sweetheart. Have a good rest of your day.
Oh, there you are.
All right.
I assumed from all the gunshots and howling, you got some good news for me?
Yep, it's done.
That's a relief, I'll tell you. Excellent work. Money's right there on the table.
All right.
Don't mention it. Me and wolves go way back.
All right, good job. Okay. All right, so now here's the question. Should we see what time it is?
All right, you lazy bastards. Get back to work.
2:03 p.m.
Now,
Do we head back and try to find the spider? Let's head back. We'll do Micha, but I think if we head back and try to find the spider, we might be able to do the time. The hat? Which hat? On which hat? We're headed back here. Yeah, it's the lawman's hat. I killed some bounty hunters or lawmen. They were escorting a domestic abuse survivor. So I took their hat because I think he looks really good in a white hat. So you have to steal it. You can't get it. Just having my lunch, fellas. Yeah, doesn't he look good? I think he looks good in a white hat. I like Arthur in the white hat. So I tried to get all of the hats. I tried to at least try them on, because a lot of them you can't keep. But I try to, because once he loses this, well, I'm not following you anymore, dummy. Dodo. Is he coming after me? I didn't do anything to him. What have we got here? They coming after me?
You asked for it.
Yeah. Jeez. They were coming after me. Yeah. You gotta get the lawmen. So I was thinking a little bit about what we were talking about yesterday with Scuzz. About if you wear a... See, now we got... Let's see, we can just get the other hat. But I like this hat. I'm gonna wear the lawman's hat for now. That if you wear the bandana, you can get away with certain robberies. Okay, like the bounty hunters don't recognize you. Yep. But I was wondering if that was true with any of the masks. You know, like there's all those masks. Right? So if you wear, like, the psycho mask or something and go commit a crime and then take it off, right? It could work. I'm gonna try it. I gotta remember to do it, though. I gotta remember to put the mask on. You know, Feathers, small bites, okay? Just one little thing at a time. I mean, because I went through that too. When my doctor told me my cholesterol was high, I was overweight, you know, my blood pressure was under control, but could be better. You know, I started to feel like, man, I want to see my grandchildren grow up. So I just decided I'm going to do it.
Damn, heat rash is killing me.
Ah, that was a new one. I haven't heard that one. Did you hear what he said? She said, damn heat rash is killing me. I don't think I ever heard that one before. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Not that heat rash is funny, but, you know, that was kind of interesting. So what are some of the funny quotes, though? You know, like the guys that make, like, you know, head still rolling from the road. There you go. Load it in. We can find all the secrets together. And eat carrots and celery and apples. Okay? You just watch me play and just don't.
What the hell?
You know, eat the stuff you can eat. All right, speaking of which, I am starting to get a little hungry, but, I've been drinking this stuff. You see this stuff? This is V8 energy drink. This is pomegranate blueberry. Oh, nice. There you go. Racing. It's pretty good. You know, and it's not real sugary. And it doesn't have a lot of... It has like a little bit... It has caffeine in it, but not like a Red Bull or something. It's more from veggies and stuff. So I highly recommend this V8 Energy. It supports focus. Even for Grammys. All right, so it's still early, but I'm determined to get this spider web thing going.
Yeah.
Hang on, I gotta check my thing. I was thinking about that, So Sunday the 18th, I'll have a meeting. Okay.
Whoa, easy.
Looking for some birds. Ooh, are those birds that I don't have yet? Oh, they're too far away now. See, I always like to keep that varmint rifle out so I can get those birds. I'll get him later. Oh, what's that, a snake?
Whoa, easy now.
Oh, he slithered away. I slithered away. The slither the D, he can't get me.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy, easy.
Alright, so we're almost here. Now, I'm going to find this time. It's only 5 o'clock. We still have a little time. So we could go bird hunting. Got a blue jay. Because I like to do that too, because remember there's like those hunting quests that you can get where you have to find the smaller animals. I forgot to, what's up with the spider web? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to find out. I did find the very first spider, but I got there at the wrong time. So that's why I'm hanging around here, so that we can get and start to figure out the spider thing. I'm not exactly sure if there's a reward at the end or if it's just something to do with guitars, spider webs and guitars.
Yep.
So I'm not 100% sure what it's about. You excited for the developer direct are supposed to have info about FH6? What's FH6?
Easy there.
We're going to get the spider. My spidey sense is telling me we're going to get it this time. We're going to get our spider. Going to make sure. So I'm just loping around here right now. Oh, Forza Horizon. I played a little bit of Forza. I'm not... Racing games are not really my thing. I've played them like with the kids and stuff, but... So yeah, so I'm not a huge racing game kind of guy.
Easy.
I wonder if I can find my badger. This looks like good badger fields here. I wonder if there's a badger in here. You're playing Forza 5? Yeah. I like the cars. The cars were cool. And when I played GTA, that was really the only reason I was playing it, was because I like racing around in the cars. Alright, what time is it? Alright, 6:30. Alright, we still got some I'm determined to do it this time, guys. I really am. I gotta get the right info this time. Ooh, a badger. No. Ooh, that's a 3-star bunny rabbit. Come on, Mr. Badger. Where are you? Quail hunting. I used to go quail hunting with my dad. My dad, you know, he didn't like to do, like, big game, like deer and stuff. But we did birds, quail and pheasant. That was pretty fun. I did fairly well. So what do we have here? First time chat, Eddie Jr. says the spiderweb isn't solved yet. Okay. Folks are close to figuring out the correct order to shoot the feathers. Oh, I see. That's kind of fun, but aren't sure where that will lead them. There's some pole engravings that have so far not been resolved yet either. All right. All right. Well, we're just at the beginning of it. I found the first spider, but I didn't get. I have to get there at the right time. So I'm waiting for that right now. So it's not been resolved yet. So let's think about it. I mean, was there anything in either Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2 that had to do with any kind of spider stuff? Wasn't there something in Red Dead 1 that had to do with a spider? Or a spider web or something? Okay, come on, Mr. Badger. There's got to be a badger in here. I need my badger. Look how pretty it is. Purple Mountain's Majesty, right? Oh, it was a rodent. What did I get? Probably obliterated it. What is it? Possum. A Virginia possum. Oh, we need a perfect possum too, don't we, for something? Do we need a perfect possum? I have to get some, ooh, we're getting dark. Let's see, 8:30, guys. We're getting there. Relates to Dreamcatcher lore. That's what okay, now. All right. There you go. I knew there was something in my head about spiders, and you're right. The Dreamcatchers relate to the Dreamcatcher lore in Red Dead, specifically Native American spider grandma tells. But webs in GTA 5 that don't seem to relate to anything native. All right, that's what it was then. So Spider Grandma, I'm gonna have to do some studying on that. Thank you, Eddie Jr. I appreciate that. That's right. That's the dream catchers. Because if you look at the dream catchers, of course they look like spider webs, right? And it is the spider dream. Okay, now it's making sense. Now we're getting there. So I wonder now has anybody gone? I guess somebody's gone back to the cave where you find the ancient arrowhead and looked at the paintings to see if that does anything. Like, does that create any kind of an image? Alright, so that's where we're headed. Happy to share. I've gone through the subreddit for the last couple of days. Wish I could play the game. Why can't you play the game? Is there a reason you can't play the game? It really is an incredibly wonderful game. Alright, so it's 10 o'clock almost. We still have a couple of hours. And like I said, I did find the right spider. I did find him. It's right over there. We just have to wait till like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's pretty tense. Pretty exciting. Yep, they're looking into the cave. On the mural, there's birds. There's 8 feathers on the spider webs. Each bird, right, has a different number of feathers, but not sure if they're part of the same Easter egg. Oh, that's interesting. See, I'm going to go back and look at that because, yeah, that mural where you get the ancient thing, it's got to have something to do with it. I would think. I mean, it makes sense. If you hit it with an arrow or throwing knife, you can hear birds scatter. Oh, I'm going to hit it with a bow. And then you hear the birds scatter. Okay. Oh, there goes your choo-choo train. A big, long one. All right, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
Yep.
Still looking for a badger, too. I see a badger. See, look at the detail. You see, that's what I mean about this game with the details. I mean, look at those. Look at the lights. Aren't they beautiful? Look at that. That is so cool. So cool. All right, midnight. We're getting there, guys. We're getting close. This is the telephone pole right here. Where'd it go? Wait a minute, I know I saw it. Yeah, there it is. There's the spider. But we have to wait. If you want to follow a guide on Reddit has come to... Oh, it's closest to the order? Okay. See, I like figuring things like that out. I like puzzles like that. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, is that my badger? Oh, it's only a 2-star, though. I'm not going to kill it. I need a 3-star badger. I knew there'd be a badger in here. Just wanting to distract me from the spider. Yeah, make sure you hit that Discord, too. If you want to hang on to some, you know, hang out and get into some conversations and stuff. All right, it's 1:30. We're getting closer. I think I'm doing this right. I think they said you have to come at 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I was unclear about, they say that you overlay it on the map, but I don't know how to do that. I figured that's what it does when you hit it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm hoping that's what it does. I could be wrong. 'Cause I should read the subreddits, because I haven't paid that much attention as far as that's concerned with the Reddits. All right, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I want to do it myself. Alright, so nothing's happening yet. Yeah, the legs point to the other spots, but there's something about it gets overlaid on the map somehow. How do you do it yourself? I don't understand how you do it yourself. Oh, you mean you actually... Oh, that's what you mean by you have to do it yourself? Oh. So it's going to take some tricky handiwork. All right. Did the feather appear? Is there supposed to be a cobweb supposed to appear here? Like old school. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Or I'll just... I don't know. I'll do something. So then... So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. So just finding this doesn't do anything then. All I get is the picture. Right? Is there a feather? Oh, there it is! There it is! Guys! There it is! There it is. Yay! Alright, so we got the first one. Well, how do you know it has a 1 on it? Or did I shoot it down too soon? Kind of blast it away. Is it gone now? Oh, no, it's not gone. You know, it does look like a dream catcher in a way, doesn't it, though? It does look like a dream catcher. So I wonder if you need to go back to the dream catchers. And maybe there's a dream catcher that has a secret on it too. Like you got to go look at all the dream catchers again. Well, we did it. We got the first one. Now, yeah, see the dream catchers? I wonder if you went up and looked at the dream catchers. See how it kind of looks like a dream catcher? Let's run up there. Let's mosey up to that dream catcher just to peek a little bit. In the game files, the feather on these webs is called Spider Dream. Yeah, it's called Spider Dream, which goes back to what you were saying about the Native American grandma, spider grandma. But I think it has to. I think it almost has to have something to do with the dream catchers. Because I always thought, you know, ever since the first time I played the game, I always thought the dream catchers had to. Seemed like there should have been more. There should have been more said about them, that they needed to be more important than they were. So maybe this is a thing that they're I don't know. I'm just gonna go up. I just want to go up and look at these dream catchers. Because the image on the telephone pole really does look like a dream catcher. At least I think it does. Dreamcatcher stuff never clears from the map. Yeah, right. I think the whole Dreamcatcher thing is more significant than we know. Maybe it has something in the end to do with Gavin, right? Maybe it has something to do with Gavin. All right, see? So look at these dream catchers. I think we'll... I wonder... Yeah. See the feathers? Oh, there's a 2. There's 2 feathers. Hey, wait a minute. Did they go back and put feathers on the dream catchers? Let's go find another one, maybe, and see if it has a different number of feathers on it. See that? I think there's something here. Okay, so I'm going to go find another dreamcatcher tree just for the sake of it. Let's see. I found them all, so let's go find... There's one right here. Let's go get this one. Let's go take a look at this one. See if it has feathers on it. The feathers are just part of it, but do they have different numbers of feathers on them? That one had 2. So, is that significant at all? Or am I just overthinking things? Well, I just want to go take a look. This will satisfy my curiosity. Or maybe, in the end, it finally reveals where the 3rd meteorite is. All right. Yeah. Right, that the hidden message is on the poles. And the whole thing about the guitars, you know? All right, let me see. Where are these dream catchers? Should be right there. Yeah. Where are they? There it is. Now see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 feathers here. 6, oh wait a minute, 7, 8. All right, so maybe either this is the 8th dream catcher or I'm crazy. So that's 8. Right? Let's look at it. Let's take a look. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, maybe it isn't because now there's 9 when you get closer to it. Darn, I thought maybe I was on to something. Huh. To me, the craziest coincidence is the number of Native American missions. 5 normal, 3 with bloodshed, 5 gray feathers, 3 red feathers. All right. This is crazy. It's cool, but crazy.
Come on, girl.
That's pretty cool, though. I mean, yeah, and then, of course, we have Feather Golem in our very chat. I mean, that's highly significant also. All right, so where are we now? Okay, so at least we got the first one. I'm gonna have to do, I think I'm gonna have to do a little bit of figuring out how we can. I mean, couldn't you do it just by riding the rails? You know, and looking for them? Feather, feather, feather! Alright, so our next bit of business truly is to go get Micha. I know a lot of people like to make him rot in jail, but I think he kind of adds to the story. You know, I mean, the character is meant to be in the story and stuff, so I think he kind of adds to the story. Riding the rail seems also to be part of it. Time slows as you pass between the poles. Oh, really? Interesting. But only at certain times, right? Oh, I think I've talked to this guy before. Yeah. All right. So the next, like I said, the next bit of business, besides looking for more spider webs, how are you supposed to... It's a shame about the bison. That was a sad side quest with Charles. We had to go take care of the bison poachers. That was kind of a sad... That was sad. See, so... But they only appear between at certain times, right? So theoretically, I think the next big discovery will be whether the NW pole means anything. I think the symbol is the front of the train with the smokestack above. Ah.
Good morning.
Anything to do with... Well, can't everything... The northern western... Is that the rail line? Or... So maybe there's something inside one of the trains?
Yep.
Look at this. They even put water seeping through the bricks. It's a riot. It's a riot, Alice. So I think the next clue is the Bacchus Bridge Station. So up here, right? See, and it's right near a dream catcher, too.
Can't be coming around here.
That's northwest of the Northwest Pole. Lots of wooden poles, stick strictures to investigate up there. Really? Ooh. Jeez, I have so many other secrets and mysteries to solve. I mean, I have a lot of other secrets to explore too. A bridge that looks like, okay. I'm gonna go up here and poke around a little bit, just for curiosity's sake. Gonna have to take a... Oh, we gotta go kill some... I have to kill wolves again.
I got some medicine.
I'm past medicine. No, you're not. That is a lot of blood. Should we put him out of his misery? Oh, he bled out. Dang. Poor schmo. I'm getting killed by a wolf, man. That's pretty epic. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would hate that. Can you imagine? I mean, they're such strong animals. Like even, you know, my son's golden retriever, you know, I mean, her jaws are so strong. Look how pretty this is. Okay, we need to have a moment of Red Dead appreciation here. We've had many a fine baptism over here. This was one of our favorite places to come for the posse baptisms. See the rainbow down there? Yeah, time for photo mode. I mean, look at that. Isn't that pretty? You shall take that picture. Oh, look at the birds up there. Look at that. Look, that's just gorgeous, guys. How could you not want to play this game? You know? Beautiful place to spend a Sunday, right? Just hanging out, having a picnic, doing some fishing, reading a book, writing poetry. That's what you should do, Feather. Why don't you do some writing? Do some journaling. You know? Like, get yourself a good notebook. See, like, I don't go anywhere without my notebook here. I just constantly writing in it, keeping notes, journaling. It's very helpful. Where the heck am I going? Why am I going here? I was just looking for the station. How did I get under here? Look what I did. I got myself into quite a pickle. Whoa, don't fall over. It's all right, Tater Tot. Journaling is great, just writing about things. I call it life writing. I think is really an important thing. Well, of course, it's the writer in me. I'm always think. That sometimes once you name it, once you write it down and name it, you can start to make sense of it. Well, I was going to go try to find the Bacchus. Where's the Bacchus station at? I know I've been there. Where the heck is it? Where's the Bacchus station? Is this it right here? And then you can keep track of... Uh-oh. 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 Leave me alone, these ding-dang wolves.
Easy, easy.
Why doesn't a double-barrel shotgun take care of these guys? Sorry, wolfies. Thanks. Sometimes I'm a good shot, and other times I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Okay then, girl. Yeah. Easy.
I tell you, the Eagles better win today. If they don't win, I'm just going to lose all respect for them. Or if Jalen gets hurt or something, you know?
All right now, girl.
Ooh, what's up here? got us a hotbed of O'Driscolls.
I guess you ain't never gotten to Mexico.
We got us some O'Driscolls.
That's right. Let me just warm my cold heart here.
Sorry.
God damn it, what the hell? What you got, Shame? May you be a lesson to anyone else that comes at the O'Driscoll.
Every one of us O'Driscolls goes on your grave. There's no best in the O'Driscolls.
We won't have time to bury you here. We're the meanest Irish outfit outside New England, so look out!
Oh, you're a dumb old bunch, ain't you?
Silly, silly, silly O'Driscolls.
What's that?
Oh, we got more coming in.
Let's take him out for good.
We got us some more O'Driscolls.
Here, you idiot. Come on. Moving forward to the future.
Silly O'Driscolls. That was a fun shot, wasn't it? That was pretty cool. Someone should clip that. I should clip that. That was actually a fun shot. See if I can clip it. Let me go back here. And clip that. There we go. I think they disappear for a while. I think they do disappear, but then sometimes I have seen where more O'Driscolls come and take their place. So I think it's kind of hit or miss. I think it happens and it doesn't happen, you know what I mean? I guess that doesn't make any sense, but I've seen it do both. I've seen it where, like, I'd be riding along and I'd be like, oh, there's some O'Driscolls around here. And I'd start looking and I couldn't find any O'Driscolls. And then other times I'd be like, oh, there's O'Driscolls here. And sure enough, there was a whole new fresh nest of O'Driscolls. So this one might not be there, you know? You know, let's do an experiment. I'm going to put a marker here. And then in a few days, maybe we'll come back. If I remember, that's why I put the marker there. I should write it down. Okay, so let's put a marker here. And maybe we'll revisit it and see if it's come back. If I remember, that's why I did it, of course. I hear the train a-coming. is rolling round the tracks. Cool trains.
Come on. Get the hell away from here.
Alright, just go away. I'm not doing anything. Okay, so now there's supposed to be a spider web around here. I don't see any poles. This is where we come back later and try to blow the bridge up, right? Oops, cigarette card. Let's get that. Gems of Beauty, Pauline Henderson. She's pretty. What's that? Can I pick that thing up? What is that thing? A pack of matches, I guess. Fosforos. Oh, Diablos Rojos. Fosforos. Look, it's got a little devil on it. Look at the detail of that. You can actually see the little devil. Look at that. Isn't that cool? That's very cool. Okay, so wait a minute. I'm confused now. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on a second, boys and girls. So Eddie is saying you get to the Northwest Pole through clues left after finding the central web. So I can't find another. I have to find the central one first. Sorry about that. Accident. So I have to find... Oh, okay. What's that say? Baylor and Sons. Can't get in here, right? Wish you could get into every building. Alright, so now I think we need to just decide we're going to get Micha.
Yep.
Kind of let the Spidey stuff go for a little bit. Oh, there we go. Again, just a beautiful shot. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Hopefully I won't get run over by a train. Look at that. Is that just so pretty? See the rainbow down there? Such a pretty place. The clue in this web tells you to go to an electric pole immediately north of it. Shoot that pole and you're directed to go 5 poles to the west. Oh boy, this is a thing. This spider web thing is a thing. All right. So here we are. So I'm gonna actually probably need to sign off for a little bit. I'm a little tired and I gotta go. Yeah, lots of unraveling. I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna have some fun with it. But like I said, I'm a little tired today. I'm gonna go figure out what we're doing for about dinner and the football game and everything. So, it was really a nice stream today. I'm sorry if I got off on a soapbox there a little bit about things, but I do care about you all, and I just talk until I say something sometimes, you know. And I hope I can be encouragement. Nice to meet you too, Addie. I appreciate you. If I am an encouragement, Oh, Eddie, thanks for the follow, darling. I appreciate that. Yay, thank you. But forgive me if I get off onto tangents and all of that. But I do care. These are things that I feel passionate about. And I think life is just such a gift and worth living. And worth living as healthy as you can. But remember, you're exactly who you're supposed to be. And make the best of that. All right. So be careful. Be cool. Go Eagles. Right? Go Eagles. And I will see you guys next time. All right? Be peaceful. Love you. Take care. Here if you need me. Bye. And Chris, you're going to have to help me. See ya.